So I'm going to make a quick episode real quick, because I was listening to the Brilliant Idiots, and I like their sound pretty much, and I've been trying to adjust my settings to kind of see, kind of see how mine sounded, and I believe I was doing a little bit too much with my compression and everything else, and I think I was losing that natural the natural tone of my podcast, I think. And that's that's what I was trying to get back. Um but On the other news, I had a pretty good day today. Today was my first day of Amazon training. I go tomorrow and I do my driver training. Seems like it'll be a pretty good job. It seems like it's pretty laid back. A lot of people have, um, lot of people have good attitudes. That's a good thing. Most of the jobs I've been at, I mean, they were just, people are uptight and, mad at you, people that don't know you. Just like, I just don't want to be around that kind of environment anymore. I don't think it's good for your health or your mental personality because, especially when you've done the work on yourself, like I have, I'm in a different place and I'm just not, I don't think that I can be that person. I'm just not that angry. I can't work up that much anger to be that kind of person to just hate you. And I don't, never met you. I mean, it's stupid. I'm, I'm, I'm much smarter than that. So, I kind of let people have that particular, I gotta let people have that particular, those particular feelings because that's just really not me. So I don't really try to portray that kind of person. But I will say that I have had podcast fever all afternoon, and I gotta go to bed here in a little while. Luckily, I ain't gonna be there till 8. It's not like I gotta be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but I gotta be there at 8. So I still got a little bit of leeway. I just wanted to record this episode because I'm trying to deal with my podcast sound, trying to get that together and get get a decent sound so I can I want to record a good podcast with with a good sound, with a good natural sound. I don't want the podcast with you know the the compressed you know whatever weird sounding squish sound. I don't really want that. No, I want a natural sound. So it sounds like you're in the room with me and I'm talking to you and we're just having a conversation. That's the kind of sound I want.